Alright, welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 5. Don't mind me, I'm just adding some more tags to this thing. There we go. Okay, let's start this again, now that I actually know a little bit more about how to play the game. How many hours in am I exactly? Let's see. Surely it should say right there, right? Yeah, I think it does. Oh, it takes my Steam overlay, that's very annoying. Yeah, it's still capturing the game. Don't know why it captures the Steam overlay as well. Huh, it's also like not perfectly aligned. Okay, that was weird. Properties. Yeah, weird. Alright, well, gotta remember not to do the Steam overlay. Oh, let me just, yeah, this will be fine. Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, so all that shit is not integrated. Fiefdom. Okay, we do have a big government here. One of the things that I didn't do properly before is I didn't automate trade before. I thought I did. I thought the game automated trade automatically, but it didn't, or it doesn't. So that's something to take into consideration. Stability, we're going to have to kind of can't remember if we can actually afford it. Forts we can definitely not afford, so let's get rid of these fortresses. Forts are something our subjects can maintain. It's not something we can afford. Precious metals, income from minting. Never sure if that's the right move or not, but I always do. We can't afford to put anyone in the estate, that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember. That's not a thing that I can really afford in here, is it? Yeah, because we were extremely poor for our base tax. And we're also in debt, though we're not in like a significant amount of debt. Um, Probably go and smash the Garamanids or whatever. That hurts everybody. But it should make these guys more happy. Build spy network. Heirs could have better education, but I absolutely cannot afford it. They must be stopped. There we go, no longer in debt, so that's something. He instantly died. Instantly bit it. Oh my god. Religious conflagration. Sure. We must attack. Yeah, screw integrating Macedonia. We kind of want to change ourselves towards communalism. This corrupt system must be purged. Alright, good. Fine. Oh, there goes our back to a lot more debt. Oh my god. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, zero legitimacy is zero legitimacy. Good. We will as we see fit. Bring these head on a pike. Not sure how this is faring at the moment. Orthodoxy. Third Rome. Wasn't there like a... Oh, I guess it's no longer like the patriarch, I suppose. Double Sabbath. Like double Sabbath. Sure. The situation looks fairly dire, but I assume once we crush the pretenders, we'll be in good shape. Crown power. Let's put these dudas on the crown. How's the crown power now? We've not even gotten the thing. We've not even gotten like the... Or have we immediately got Rise of the Turks? I don't even remember. Demands, decentralization, with serfdom. They'll be witched to order. Good. That's the traitor. Legitimacy, representatives lose progress or lose money. That's the traitors. I'd rather just have the pretenders lose. Or sorry, have the pretenders rise up and then just beat them. How's their crown power? Like, why is it like this? So, okay, we're getting like 6% for those guys being in the cabinet. So it's not the worst. Spread the good news. That's the traitors. You can call a parliament, can bolster the government, I can conduct a census, can develop the interior. Getting more diplomats is nice, but we mainly want to like, I guess we wanted to like just get the claims, right? Because what exactly were we going to create a casus belli for? Dubious claims. Parliament approved claims on province. Claim province. Now we can use it to like change a law then. I mean, assuming that the Ottomans don't have any allies, which they probably do at this point. No, they don't. Okay. I could get just dubious claims on the Ottomans. That's usually enough to, like, get something out of it. there is like a moron, which is quite funny. Distribution of power, ability, martial law. Aristocratic court. So the rulers are already in there, that's good. Religious teachings is fine. Martial society, everything's fine. Noble levies, protected trade routes, anti-piracy. Everything seems sort of fine. Yeah, all that seems basically fine. So yeah, I think we do want to just take the war goal, or do we care? Yeah, let's take the war goal. Fabricate Casus Belli. On the Ottomans. For Hagdigiver, or whatever the place is called. Declare war. Yes, Trebsont, you can go to parliamentary claims. Their war. Let's deal with these rambunctious upstarts. Okay, that's great. Okay, the Ottomans did get some allies. Oof, this might be... Not sure how good this attack will be. It looks like our roll was pretty alright. They don't have a general yet. That's pretty good for us. It's probably the only reason why it's pretty good for us right now. Oh, right. Oh, did we win that? That's funny. Move over, move over. You guys can be disbanded. You're dismissed. Oh, we've lost. That's not good. That means those guys are basically also done for. Unless they can shattered retreat to the right place. Then what happened, it looked like we were winning, but then I guess we weren't. That's good. Now this is going to be an extended siege. Oh, right, we have our cabinet stuff back. That's nice. Issue fails. Sort of to be expected. Oh, we just didn't have a diplomat, okay. God, I forgot how dire the situation is in the Byzantine place. Alright. Build spies. Once more into the Byzantium hellhole. Absolutely. Probably already made like way too many mistakes, but it's fine. Going from yuan to this is very different. Wait, right, I gotta remember to keep my army actually together because the Ottomans could still be around somewhere. You reckon, like, I don't know what the actual weakest nation is that I've played, but Byzantines are definitely kind of up there. Like, they're strong, but they're strong but weak at the same time. Like, for example, how 9,000 men couldn't beat 3,000 there, for example. Okay, I might have to just, like, try this again. Like, honestly, I might have already fucked this up. God, why can't I increase the speed during battle? Alright. Now, they shouldn't have had a chance to reinforce either, so... Good. For whatever reason, there doesn't appear to be, like, a garrison that immediately, like, forms. I guess I'm better off having to, like, just go hunt them down. I definitely fought this war, like, absolutely terribly. Lost, like, a lot more guys than I needed to. You reckon Brandenburg is much weaker than the Byzantines? They might be. Let me actually have a look. Never actually looked at what their actual stuff are. Oh yeah, they probably are actually, to be honest. I also played a little bit as the Ottomans, and yeah, it's like it's very easy in a way. It's like it feels kind of boring to play them, in my opinion. Sure, you've got a lot of conquering to do, but it seems like the game is just trying to set you up for like an easy win. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Stainless metal. No, they like, oh my god, they kind of like screwed me here. I'll try that again, real quick. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess Byzantium is pretty strong. It's just like an interesting challenge. Like the fact that you start with basically all those like poor government modifiers, like the corruption of everything, basically. Corruption in every layer. What I do really like about EU5 as opposed to like Victoria 3 is that those are like dynamically um generatable uh basically estate privileges. So they're not just like something that's uniquely made up to like the Byzantines. It's something that you can actually get. Like I got the corruption of the nobility as the Yuan for basically, I don't know, having like a terrible government for like a period of time, which allowed corruption to set in, which I think is very cool. Like I enjoy those kind of like flavor things. Don't mind me. Basically, I'll be playing on like very high speed, like because the game is very slow. Even if like even if you run it at maximum overdrive speed, you're still gonna get basically nothing happening. So I will be playing very fast in the hopes to kind of give an interesting game and also for myself to just actually have something happen. Yeah, they might buff the Ottomans in the DLC, who knows? I imagine it's gonna be mostly like flavor stuff that they add to Byzantium. Gotta not forget to do automatic trading, and also gotta not forget to set the religious patriarchy thing. Double Sabbath. Not just a single Sabbath. You get a double Sabbath. Yeah, I don't think I'll go for the... I don't think I'll go for the double, or sorry, the, what's it called? The, Parliament CB. Because it's actually a terrible CB, and if, like, people join, like what they did last time, you're actually in, like, a terrible... You're locked yourself into, like, a terrible war goal when basically a retake province war goal is available. So you don't really want to do that. Communalism. I do really like about EU4 or EU5 that like it's all about systems. It's like a system-driven game. It's not very much about like custom events and all that stuff. So once you understand how the systems works, you can kind of like look at like a situation of a country and understand what you need to do in order to take that country out of that terrible situation. Let's see. Can I re-legitimize the government? I somewhat doubt it, but we'll see. Oh no, it's gonna go completely to zero, isn't it? Because of like the earthquake that I won't be able to afford. Randomly see what makes a profit. Yeah, I think the like just an easy way of like making something work is either look at what the needs are of your other buildings, see if like you've got any bottlenecks. Like that's a great thing about playing Yuan. If you play like some Yuan or some massive nation, you start to figure out like how to solve production chain issues and what actually works. And it's kind of sad, but what works most of the time is yeah, just stick a marketplace in there. Just get them trading more. That usually lets you basically grow your economy pretty fast, or at least grow your treasury pretty fast, because the crown gains a lot of money from trade, depending on how much crown power you have, of course. Oh boy, we're out of debt. I sure hope nothing happens that causes me to gain more debt. It would sure be a shame. Hard to see the big picture instead of just individual buildings. Yeah, exactly. Like that's exactly why like some people give the advice in like paradox games of like, oh yeah, no, yeah, play like a really small country, or people like try to intuitively say like, oh well, I'm new to the game, so I'm gonna play like a really small country. But if you play like a really small country, you don't learn anything. You basically never get to see enough stuff happening to actually get an idea of what is good and what's bad. At least that's my opinion. I always would recommend play like a massive country in every Paradox game to start off with, because that way you get to play with a lot of the systems. Hence why I played the Yuan, and I think they're pretty good. Like it's actually not that hard to prevent them from exploding, and I think if you really want to optimize it, you can probably um end the Red Turban Rebellion like really quickly. Of course, this guy dies the second he gets like um his administrative boost. Alas, poor whatever his face was. What was he called again? Andronoki. What? Andronikos. Poor Andronikos. He lived for but a year, and I've got fucking Brainless the Second to look forward to. It is possible to let the Pretenders win, but it's like a terrible idea because you lose all your cores. So I would never recommend. And you also lose your navy. You lose like a lot of stuff if you let the Pretenders win. So I'd never just say never do it. Never let them win. I'm just letting my country kind of like fall apart just because it's better to kind of make a bit. It's like not very intuitive this, but it's better to make like a bit of money. Son of a bitch. I do want prosperity, I guess. Ah, we cannot afford it this time. It's better to basically make some money and then try to solve something. Oh my god. How much would it cost me to make a state happy? Basically impossible for me to make a state happy. Don't have the money. Sorry, pal. Well, oh, you're right. Did I not? I did not get rid of this fortress yet. Lol. Need to get rid of these fortresses. I think that's the only one, though. I think the rest are in Constantinople. Callipolis. Okay, that fort I kind of want to keep. And then the castle in Philadelphia I also kind of want to keep. Getting the Crown Pretenders out of the way earlier is pretty decent. No, I don't want to. We do not need them. These leeches are up to no good. Bolster the government. The odds of me successfully bolstering the government are very small. I can try and make it work. Same with the census. I can try and make it work, but we're not getting decline of empire, which is interesting. I guess we're already in a crisis. Yeah, having many cabinet members is nice. We're gonna get a fourth as well. We can't afford to put many people in there, but we can definitely do it. I think we want centralization. It's either centralization or bolster the government. Mainly also because of just so we can get more crown power. Because the more crown power we have, the more money we make from trade. The more money we make, the better off we're gonna be. Yeah, we kind of need to bolster the government, surely, right? I should probably do it here. Bolster the government. And then we need to like do what we can to like actually pass it though. That's fine. We don't have any legitimacy to lose. Focus on land. That's also fine. Spiritualists. Innovative. Lose cultural tradition. Spiritualist. Oof. I don't want to lose too much support of the estates too quickly because I need them to actually fight my wars. Vital reform. Oh god, moves more towards naval. No, we go to land. I think theoretically it's better for us to go naval, but yeah, we are definitely constructing more merchant thingies. It's great for our bottom line. Cannot afford it. Well, we have a reasonable chance of succeeding in the debate. If we get it, we're in great shape. If we don't get it, we're in slightly less great shape. Fails. Damn, that's terrible. Like we're constantly teetering on in and out of the edge. One more month, I think, and then we should have the means. Son of a bitch. Alright. Dubious claim. Claim province. Okay. Stop building that spy network. We need those levies to be good. Otherwise, we won't have any soldiers. Worst case scenario, I might have to hand out a privilege. So that's doing that, that's doing that. Increase control. Control's already kind of a maximum. Crown power. Yeah, right now we don't have a lot of crown power for various reasons. The main reason I'd hand out a privilege is just because we need the peasants to be on board for this war. What's this? Who do they think they are? Lack of financial credibility. Loans are loans. Why not? We needed a diplomat anyway. Oh, of course it. Oh, of course it like delay. Of course it decays that fast. Why wouldn't it? Fuck me. All right, that's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's absolutely not fine. I will figure that out as well. Fortification expert. You just make Constantinople more unassailable. How about that? Yeah, whatever. That spy network will just decay. It is what it is. Like, can we do anything about this debt? No, it has to be all paid off in one go. We're now debt free again. Oh, that's not good. We now are 1,000 million miles away from actually having an army that can do anything. Awful. Have to hand out like 2 estates to them, basically. Thankfully, stuff is easily taken from the commoners. But still. Almost. Sure. They have very interesting lines. 5 years. God, we're constantly suffering outbreaks. Who do they think they are? Could be that they attack us, which would be very funny. Um, um, this is a very dicey bit of stuff that I'm doing. No labor on Sunday. Doing a very dicey operation just to make sure that I can actually declare war. All right, and for this very brief period, we have power. Order. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. We should be able to beat the Ottomans. Should. Oh man. Well, that was a cheese and a half. My God, I don't think you could have a better word than that. Like day one stack wipe. My God. Oh, you embarrassing. You can see all the fucking screenshots that I make. All right. Well, so that's them mostly taken care of. Let's split the army. Now I gotta find where else they're present. Talk about ending the war on day one. Jeez. No idea where the enemy forces are. Can we not move through here? That's a shame. Guess we have to go through the fortress. Yeah, they have raised more troops. I struggle to get stack wipes. Yeah, you can. The one of the great things about this, about like EU5, is you can tell your army to automatically follow the enemy army, and as long as they don't have any fortresses, which obviously the Ottomans do, but if they didn't have any fortresses, you would basically just be able to auto stack wipe them, which is fantastic. Also, one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to embark half my army and I mean, this is a bit risky, but bring the fortresses over, bring the troops over there. Death. I assume that was a guy in my cabinet. Annoyingly, they managed to like think the Ottomans managed to like basically get away. They managed to regroup into something, some sort of semblance of an army. And the fact they would is pretty interesting. But we're going for total victories here. No weird partial ones. There's their army. Gotta move out of there because I'm not 100% certain my 5,000 can take their 3,000. Can we actually move in there? Yes, we can. Good. Love seeing the AI raise up more levies and it's just one guy. Yeah. Yeah, we're just calling like Dave. Like he's like the one guy that shows up. I like also the logic of like your army or like your yeah basically your army can somehow know that that guy is the enemy and just catch him in like a massive province. So he's like that guy's just loudly announcing that he is like the raised levy of like so and so's army. He's like carrying the standard. He's like the standard bearer. Oh fuck. Fuck. Move to reinforce. This was actually good because they went to attack a mountain basically. Great. Try and follow up, but no, I think they're gonna retreat to retreat behind a fortress. Actually, they're just on burst rest, so I can just crush them. I did give them a bit of time to recover, but they should be getting mowed down right about now. And just hunt them down. Oh, okay, we lost them apparently. We're terrible hunters. Guess they just went to like Ankara then? Still, these numbers are great, these casualties. Okay, so sadly, it does look like we're not going to be able to. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to annex the Ottomans into their entirety, but we're going to be able to like limit them to Ankara, which is good as far as we're concerned. Yeah, we're fine. Crush their army. Oh, our ships have just not been lol. Our ships have not been supporting the blockade. Whoops. Okay, the Ottomans are down to 0 men. We had fantastic KD on them, so that's great. Ignore them. God, our country's so poor. No burgers. What? Why are they not employed then? There are no burgers employed here. There are no burgers employed here. Why? What? Are these regions just, is that just like, what? What the hell is going on here? I guess it's just because we've had like, okay, let's recover Byzantium because I think we've like it's just been like getting hammered by disease or whatever. Incompetent air. Yeah, tell me about it. That event does mean that attacking again will be very difficult because our guys are like basically peasants are not up for it. Thankfully, we don't need to take the fortress in Ankara. Do you think I need to go down that route, right, in order to actually get stuff? More literacies down that way. Yeah, let's go for this way. Sure. Okay, yeah, that recovery effort kind of fixed those buildings, which is excellent. Don't have enough books, apparently. Let's build some more books. Getting our crown power back to a respectable level is going to be very important. Conduct a census. Chances of that working out in our favor are very slim. Hmm. I want to head towards centralization, but the problem is that we're not really going to be getting it anytime soon. Going above zero stability would be nice. Hmm. I guess peasant satisfactory equilibrium, but that does not really help me that much. Yeah, screw it. Let's conduct the census. Why not? Tax exemption. Nobody would like that. Well, the odds of this passing are very slim, but hey, it does something. That's there's that traitor that we made friends with. Now, the pretenders. I'm not sure if they can rise up during an actual war. Yeah, no, I don't think they can, because otherwise they would have already. Can we actually get this fortress, guys? It's been on 28 for 1,000 years. That's not nice. They're out of line. But problem with that is that it's not a viable thing. God, we're in such a terrible situation. Fine. Goodbye, peasants. Okay, I guess we're not doing that other war then. Just all because this siege is just not going, basically. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous, this. Oh, come on. Is this the spawn kill Ottoman strat? Yeah, basically. You don't want to give them an opportunity to build up, but you just want to. It's more about getting your own territory back, really, than it is about spawn killing the Ottomans. I could take everything. Oh, that's interesting. If I give him some land back. Like, for example, Ankara. Yeah, I'd rather have the money than have Ankara under my control, to be honest. Lovely. Now we're going to be facing some Crown Pretender rebels, and then we can do our war. That siege took way too long. Way too long. No castles. Castles are for losers. You fool. He still raised his forces, whilst mine are already raised. They'd already be on the right side of the continent if it wasn't for the Ottoman stack that got spawned. I guess a whole 18 men that they raised. These are the saddest pretender rebels I've ever seen in my life. Takes his turn. Heretics must turn. You call ally, but I could also just win, right? You give up yet? Surely this should establish who is the chosen one and who isn't. Victory over the rebels. Okay. I cannot declare war even with thingies. Was there ever any doubt? Good. Oh, you're right. I need to create a subject because there are some of these regions that I do not have under my control. That doesn't show that. Control. There is like an integration, isn't there? Integration, yeah. Yeah, so that stuff is not under my, it's not integrated yet. Oh my god, let's not give him, let's give him one that is shitter than that. You. I assume this is fucking, I wish I could easily see provinces. Yeah, that's its own province. Good. Good. increasing control in Central Macedonia. It's all great and all that. How about we integrate Bolu? God, our crown power is terrible. Presumably our crown power is also nerfed by the fact that we've got a regency. Probably should have enforced religion rather than culture, but that's fine. Now, yeah, we need to, I guess if we want to actually have a proper rigmarole of it, we gotta hand out more shit to the peasants. This doesn't even make them happy. So that or give them an injection of cash, which we don't have either. You know, we just give them another thing. Revoking stuff from the peasants is very easy. Decentralization is not something I want. So I guess it's gonna have to be means of production. More like memes of production. Alright. Okay, so we have more rivals, possibility. Sorry, Naples. And I guess the Kingdom of England is a bit weird, because they're very far away. So we have claims on the Garamanids, declare war, claim province, Kandarids, the Sirhanids, the Eretinids. Okay, if I do that, then they become the war leader. Not sure how strong they are. They seem pretty strong. I think this might be decent to do. It might be a bit hard, but fuck it. Oh, you're right. I should also, before I do that, what I should have also done is do this. War and different religion cost. Hasn't been a factor yet. probably should have been a bit more careful about doing that. Okay, so declare war. Okay, now everybody's in. Claim on province. Call in Trebizond. This is gonna be a big one. Big one, but I'll be able to hopefully blitz through my core land and get it back. We have a lot. We have like 12,000 levies, which is a fair amount, so we should be okay, he says. We definitely don't want to be raising levies in danger spots, though. I think our navy beats their navy. Do they even have a navy? They don't have a navy. Okay, then our navy definitely beats their navy. Looking good. I guess as for what strat this is, I mean, spawn killing Ottomans, I guess, is like, I guess, one way of calling it, but this is more of like rushing down our cores and just spawn killing everything in Anatolia. Because cores are free, and we're definitely not scaling particularly well whilst here, so we gotta take out our enemies. Then we gotta save the Greeks, right? There is like a bunch of let me just get it out of my system. Oh my god, way too many screenshots already. Fuck it. Crop dust, share, go. There is like still like 3 point something million Greeks that we have to save. Or what? There's like 1.8 million Greeks that we have to save. Before they get un-Greekified. Okay, we do have to actually increase fortress maintenance. Because they are deciding to attack Philadelphia. Some of these guys don't have forts, which is hilarious. Four guys. Very nice. You know what? You four guys can go home. Our states have very high loyalty equilibrity, so that they would theoretically be very loyal. Just extra funny. Oh, where did... Okay. Don't know how that happened, but sure. I guess they decided to march in like a particularly weird way. Guess we marched to the aid of the fortress in Philadelphia. Just to at least knock those guys off of that fortress. Because retaking forts is a pain. And it looks like the enemy doesn't really have a particularly large amount of forts, if any. So in that sense, we're in great shape. I guess Philadelphia is supplying us throughout here. So that's nice. Yeah, it's been too soon for them to abandon the war. Well, that's very easy. One down. Good. That will that evens the numbers a bit. In fact, I could arguably raise levies, right? Yes, I can raise levies. Do have to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful that these levies don't get intercepted by anyone. That's an additional like 4,000 men. Yeah, almost. Let's look at the provinces. God, these province capitals are very strange. I think that we'll be able to basically piece out the Karamanids, which make up like a fairly large amount of the enemy army. Black Death. I do need a lot of stability, and I need stability and legitimacy. God damn. Get across the water. Okay, so I guess that like 12-month peace deal thingy is like only true if they're not fully occupied. If they're fully occupied, you can just make peace, which is good. Oh wow, positive stability. Oh, if they're going there, they're not. Okay. Might as well fight them. Or should we just ignore them? Can we just ignore them? Not really. That was minus 60% stability. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes if you just had a disaster, it's not the worst. Okay, let's check. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so if this works the way I think it does, now we should be able to piece out these guys. Why not? 100%. Yeah, if they lose, they disappear. Is there stuff that they have that we don't really care about? No. No, we definitely want them to die. Okay. Then we have to go kill their army. There ain't no two ways about it. Oh my god, I say we have to go kill their army, or we just have to like get killed by their army. That's another option, I guess. I guess it, oh right, it was -3 terrain. That is very devious. I mean, we won. Okay, we should be able to like peace out. So that was bad. That was a bad engagement, to put it mildly. Why? Months of war, current war exhaustion, nothing more to lose. As much as it sucks, I think I'm gonna have to like make him live. Make him live with like one province of Greeks. It's either that or yeah. I think I have to. I think I have to sacrifice. I would want to sacrifice not a single Greek, but I think I might have to sacrifice a single Greek. For the sake of the rest of the Greeks. Because otherwise I wasn't going to be able to like get that land back. I feel so dirty sacrificing a town of 14,000 Greek people. 9,000 Greek people. I'm sorry. But you have to think of the bigger picture. Bit scared of the enemy main army. Yeah. What makes the most sense now is to get rid of the Canarids. They're just gonna keep chasing me. I guess they might. Or are they going for those little scragglers? They might be. In fact, they are. Oop. Don't know if these are enough. I doubt it. So let's put them back. We gotta systematically annihilate these guys. I like how the Trebizond Empire is just sitting there with their 3,000 men not doing anything. They're like, you started this, Byzantium. Fine, fine. Let's do it like that. Oh, you're right, my other armies. Gotta build a spy network on the EU-Bids because they're apparently not part of this. Still, we are very poor. In Regency is -20. Well, we try. God damn it. The one guy I had on my council that was a member of my dynasty. Okay, can I vassalize them? Not quite. Okay. How did you what how did you not escape? October 4th, October 2nd. Are you that bad? Guess you are. Shattered retreat. Okay. I imagine I'll be able to full annex them actually. Because I think, are these guys Greeks? No, they're not really. Not at all, actually. Vassalizing them is one thing. And then money and war reps. Oh, they won't do it. Oh, they won't do separate peace until November. Damn, I thought it was so slick. But no. Apparently it's still too soon for them to give up. Wah, wah, wah. In fairness, they should be getting like... Don't know if these guys can make it to safety, actually. I think these guys might be a bit screwed, unless I save them with boats. Well, they're going to make it so that I can peace out early, that's for sure. I'm not sure if Sinop is a different province. It is not. Okay. So it should get control flipped over to me. Excuse me, sir. I'm hoping I can get the Kanarid army to run away once they see my army. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to run? No. All right then. Okay, they would. Good. Excellent. I'm almost out of money. Okay. Is there anything I can do? Not really. Already squeezing every last drop out of the peasants. I really don't want to go into debt, but there's not really much I can do. Can reduce fort maintenance, actually. No one's getting sieged at the moment. Okay, now I can make peace with these guys. So I could annex them all and take a bunch of money. Or well, no, actually wouldn't be able to clear all the men's. Annex all locations. Take all money. I could do that. But I think it might make more sense if I don't do that. Instead they become my vassal. I take all their money. I make them pay war reparations. I make them release all my slaves. And yeah. That should be good. And all treaties with those guys and those guys. And yeah. Good. Good peace deal. Because I think they don't have any... there's like a few settlements with Greeks in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that settlement, take that Greek town, and take that Greek town. Yeah, because there's Pontic in the other place. I can take that province off of him. Why not? Take the Pontic province. There you go. No, I do need to... There you go. Lovely. A reasonable peace deal, if I do say so myself. Save as many Greeks. Don't go into debt. Grab more subjects. One by one, they all fall. Where are these guys? Oh, they're like that little subject. Okay, now it's the Eretinids' turn. They kind of sound like they're spiders or something. I'm going for cores. I'm going for all Greek locations. And my cores, basically. So yeah, basically, yeah, I'm going for all Greek locations. I'm trying to prevent as many Greeks from getting culture converted as possible. So either by taking them into my territory or by taking them into a subject's territory. Very, very thematic, I know. Theme, attic. Can I tell these country diplomatic files, subject interactions? Damn, they're not loyal enough for me to enforce religion on them. Do you build the same buildings? I don't know if I even have them. Them. Oh, semi headquarters. I do have them. No, I don't have the money to build any of them. We're too poor. I thought these guys were already in this war. I guess not. Suddenly, the war ain't looking too hot for them. So the Eritreans. They absolutely don't have any Greek people. They have some Armenian guys in there. Can I subjugate them? No, I guess not. Hmm. I guess I can't release any nations. Because I guess there just isn't any to release. Alright. This would make many people mad. Not targets. Right. Yeah, I mean, making them pay me money is not the worst idea. I guess they did, like, still are not really feeling any of the occupation. A good event. I guess we could get more stability. More stability just makes us more safe. Oh, right, I still don't have any, like, good occupation score on them, according to them. They do have fortresses, which makes them a bastard to deal with. Um, I feel like it's soon gonna be like these guys. I'll just like separate piece them out. Like I don't think there's much worth taking here. 'Cause they don't really own anything that I care about. Basically, be something like war reparations is all I'm really interested in, and I think I can get that pretty easily. Let's move my army. Let's move my army back. Because right now my home provinces are getting bamboozled. Okay, it is possible for us to get quite some reasonable concessions from these guys. Could give some land to the Kandarids, because this is just some Turkish land for some Turkish guys. Choices, choices, choices. I'm basically getting war reps and a bunch of money from them. Seems like the winning move, to be honest. Yeah, it's like we could. I don't know where their army is at all. It's like we could try and nah. Let's play it safe. We could like basically try and like really squeeze money out of it, but or squeeze points out of it. But let's not. Their army could be basically anywhere, and we could just encounter it and lose troops for no reason. Instead, now we have money. They also give us, yeah, they give us like a significant amount of cash, so that's solved our imminent money problem. You're right, we've got like death to worry about. Perhaps I shouldn't have paid. Oh, there already is a hospital in there. That's good. How did they have like this much like it's like okay. I was gonna say like they're basically like they know that they're fucked, so they just want to immediately like lay down and take it. Okay, so we need their capital, and we need this little guy's capital. Let's go for it. How are we not occupying that? How are we not occupying any of that? Are these guys just like black flagged? I guess they are. It's unfortunate. Is that now fixed? Are these guys now unblack flagged? Oh fuck. I mean, you'd hope so that they'd be able to beat a 10-1 fight. Yeah, they did. Okay, good. I guess they were just black flagged. Good. Annex everything. Pretty sure there is Greeks here, right? Yeah, there is. So yeah, annex everything. Cool, cool, cool. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Blammo. Now, okay, right. And are these things, please tell me these are separated along province lines? Yes, they are. Okay, good. What? Integrated. Yep. Create subject. Create custom subject. Go vassal. Somebody who sucks. There you go. Integrated. Vassal. Somebody who sucks. Pretty sure all these guys are Greek. Or maybe these guys are not. Who knows? These guys are not Greek. That's a shame. Force religion. I'll just give that to these guys then. Do all that shit unintegrated? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Keep mostly Greeks in charge. Now we do have another one, but we need to disband our levies. Spend all our levies. And we can raise quite a few now. We have another claim. Oh, hello, Genoa. Hamids and these guys. Oh, lovely. Declare war. Subjects. Attach. As you can see, the reconquest is going quite well. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Black Death has spread. Segregate the infected is all we can do. Can we even build a hospital? We can't afford it, really. So we have got a hospital in Constantinople, but we can't really afford hospitals anywhere else. That's just how poor we are. When does Brainless the Second come of age? In a year. Then his dumbness can like rule and do something. Who am I fighting? All these guys. Okay, including Genoa. How are the Genoese ships doing? 10. Superb Republic. Oh my god. They've got 5 galleys and 5 transports, and I've got... Okay, they've got me beat on Navy, actually. So that is a bit horrifying. Where do they all have little territories? Okay, over there. Forces are fast. Who do I smash first? I guess the Tacitinids? I've got no idea where these animals will land. No idea if there's anyone on that island. We're gonna find out, I guess. Guess we don't need to quite unite everything into a massive stack. Oh no, Bulgaria's in a coalition against me. They seem to be having their own kind of problems. Whoa, what the hell? Why are we losing? We are spending $100 buying food? That can't be right. That has got to be some kind of incorrect. Not 100% sure why we're losing that much food, or losing that much money to food. It's a bit horrifying though. Appropriate foreign aid. I'd be pretty happy to feed Tassinanids or whatever to the Trebizond Empire. Or the Trapezutinite Empire. These guys seem to be Pontic, right? Yeah. In the interests of strengthening, having a strong ally. Or at least not a completely shit one. Damn, our subject got beaten. Um, Interesting. Don't really understand what's happening there, but sure. Don't really understand where the enemy is going, to be fair. Hamanids are basically dead. Any Greeks there? Absolutely. Fully annex them? Why can't I not? Are they not fully occupied? They should be under full occupation, which should make them eligible for death, basically. Maybe they have something of mine occupied, making them hold on a bit longer. Oh, they have a little bit of ham over there. Okay. Right, right. Time to absolutely get destroyed by the navy here. Don't even think that's enough troops, really, to, like, do anything. Go into Pergamon. Yeah, they're doing just a massive, massive retreat. That's totally fine by me. They're not even pretending to fight. Guys are going on a boat. Hopefully not to get sunk by the Genoese, which is entirely possible. They still wouldn't accept a white peace. Game still has interesting logic. It still takes like a few days to like come ashore in a boat. unite the guys at Niskar. My poor subjects love getting their soldiers destroyed. Oh, now it's me. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible terrain. Let's retreat that before the casualties become too bad. Eminence, you're out of here, baby. And the Genoese don't seem to be around here, which are like famous last words, basically. Oh, what the hell? Surprise, Genoese navy, or Genoese army. Definitely surprised my guys. Yeah, apparently it's too early for Genoa to piss off with their 7,000 men. Like, if they're not willing to, I am going to assume that my ally and confidant will happily take Pontic land. Oh, I also have cores there. What? How the heck do I have cores there? What? Okay. Presumably, if I give Pontic land to these guys, it will cause antagonism for, yeah, it shouldn't cause antagonism for them, not me. So, being a generous ally, and also quite unsure as to what exactly the game means by implying that I don't have it. Why can't I? Give Pontic land to my Pontic ally. This might be a complete waste of effort, but I figured it's better in their hands than in the hands of a potentially disloyal subject or whatever. There we go. No antagonism for me, but I will like some money, please. There we go. I now border my good friend, Byzantine Empire. Not sure if that gave me favors or not. Weird that they consider that they they consider that they are the ones that are owed favors. Um, Bit horrifying to find out where exactly the Genoese army is, but we're gonna find out. I assume they're still just around here somewhere. There they are. Guess we'll have to like reunify our army. Reshaping the borders of Anatolia, one war at a time. Now so we'll go kill those guys, see if we can get the Genoans to move somewhere. Genoans are unmoved. Completely unmoved. Quite smart, actually, that they're like last standing on that place. But I can probably piece them out, presumably. No, I can't. Okay. Guess we don't have quite enough war score to do that. Okay, they're moving. What can I give you to fuck off? Nothing. I guess it could kill that Genoan army. Okay, they seem to just have been abandoned their ally completely. Oh no, no, never mind. They moved back. Where are they going? The UI makes this quite difficult to understand. Now, are those only transports? Because if they are, I can defeat them. Takes a few days. Or those are 6 galleys, never mind. Hidden agendas. almost. Don't believe our guys now. Definitely no chance of making that on time. Thankfully they did retreat. Okay, that's basically all she fuck. That's basically all she wrote. We're fine with this. It's a good peace deal. Saves our guys from getting owned. Look at those borders. They're slowly becoming useful again. Or becoming, I guess, nice looking again. I'm guessing these places have more Greeks than Turks, but I don't really know how to tell. Okay, so that is like one big province, so I don't want to get rid of that. That place should be Greek. I reckon that ought to be Greek. Nope, well, they are Greek, but they're sunny. Not allowed. Diplomatic action channel. Worship religion. There you go. Now they're Greek Orthodox. Oh, you're right, I can't cede land until I have more diplomatic power. But that's fine. I would need to like integrate a shit ton of land. More importantly, I need to fix this country. And one of the ways of fixing it is by doing communalism. When I was playing as Yuan, I managed to like get very little Black Death um thingies. Oh my god. Nope, not raise all. Spend all. I managed to actually get very little Black Death casualties. I think it was about like 14 million or something, which is insane. I think the AI just like mega mismanages the yuan, which makes sense. Incompetent ruler. There he is. There's our boy. Mega dumb. Don't know why he can't Royal Marry. Bulgaria joins the coalition against me. I am so terrified. We're stable. Like the country is stable, but very much barely. Any bad event will get us good. I imagine this is going quite well. I don't know if there's any other YouTubers that have like done it better because I don't like to watch other YouTubers for inspiration. And this seems pretty good. No exploits used, you know. Didn't have a diplomat to perform that action. Tragic. I guess we're losing money because we're buying food. I don't know how like accurate that actually is. I mean, it's somewhat possible, but it's a bit weird that we're losing that much food. Egypt joins the coalition. That is a bit concerning. Many joined the coalition against me. Black Death is getting us good. Here's hoping it gets our leader. Oh wow. That gave us a massive boost in legitimacy. Okay, money-wise, we're doing all right again. Just enough for us to get destroyed by the Black Death, you know? Okay, Egypt is like the one that is like the most unfortunate out of this. Fighting this war whilst my military is getting shrunk by the Black Death is definitely something. guess they're doing it whilst 'cause they are not. They haven't really been. This is like kind of like a perfect timing for Egypt because they haven't really been affected by the Black Death yet. God, we've got Venice in the IU bids. Oh, it's a War of Byzantine Succession? Interesting. It's not a coalition war goal? Oh, what? So, okay. So that's quite good. That's pretty good. I think this war is going to be very much doable, but I do want to take a short break. I know, cliffhangery as hell, but yeah, this war has a lot of potential. I think we're doing good so far. We're at a point where we're almost basically stable. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.